Good morning. Today is October 24th, 2024. And yesterday I said that we were likely gonna revisit the low side of this range right here. And boy, did we. We did. And then we broke that low volume node, and then I said the target would be 32, and I thought we were gonna get a bounce there, or at the most test this 58.20 level, but sellers really pushed this down all the way to 5800, and then buyers started buying relentlessly. Then we had Tesla earnings, and overnight we brought it all the way back. We closed right below that low volume node, but then overnight we came back into the range again. So usually what happens is when you have a look below and fail, basically looking below the range and failing to hold below, what should happen is that we should retest the upper side of that range again. We obviously have some resistance here. You can see this area hasn't been traded through with much volume. So what I was originally saying when we started trading in this range was that we're gonna fill all this with volume, and we've been slowly working through it, and now we have this area that still hasn't been filled up with volume, but if it does, then we'd have a nice bell distribution curve, and we're likely to do that in the next day or two, and then possibly come back to the upper side of the range. Now, if you can see that we start trading below this upper distribution here, so I'm gonna do in the TPO profile. You can see that we have single prints. We are trading above yesterday's value area high, right? So if we start getting back inside value, then we have a triple distribution in the overnight session, and then we have this elongated area which really there was not much acceptance except this level right here at the 58.38. So if we start getting back within yesterday's value area, I would look for first of all this low volume node to see if it holds. If it doesn't, and we get through the Globex open, then the target is 58.38, and then see if we can retest this high volume node at 58.32. But as long as we hold above this upper distribution and above this low volume node, I'm gonna be looking to see if we can break yesterday's high and then fill this area with volume, and then retest a 20-day point of control that's at 58.86 right now, or 58.87. Sorry. You also can see that the place where we yesterday found buyers is where the monthly VWAP is, and that's about it. If we get above yesterday's high, then just this session right here on Thursday is also a double distribution. So if we hit the 20-day point of control, I'm gonna be looking to see if we can continue that move and get above and take this. We have 4 highs here where there's likely to be stops. So if we start breaking this, it wouldn't surprise me if we go all the way up here to the top of the range. That might as well happen today with this large range expansions. NQ, similar scenario, retested that low volume area here and bounced right above it. We had some single prints here that I was looking to be tested. I was short at that moment, and I was looking to take my profits there because I knew that we're probably gonna have some buyers here, but we bounced right above it, and then we bounced pretty hard. And we're almost back to the 20-day point of control, which is at 440. But same scenario, look below and fail. So looking to see if we can go towards the previous week's high and retest that area above us. Crude. Yesterday I mentioned that we were testing this four equal highs, and we did, and then we bounced, and then I mentioned also retesting the highs here. So it keeps testing, going back and forth through all this cluster of moving averages. But it's, we had a 5-day balance here, and now if you take this, we broke above it, and it's like almost to the tick. We keep bouncing on those highs. So now we're putting the 3rd day of balance here, and but we need to hold above this 71.90 area in order for us to be able to sustain that and go back into this area where we have this high volume nodes. On the downside, we need to see acceptance inside this 5-day range in order for us to go back to that point of control. But for now, we keep rejecting these lower prices, so the buyers are now in control. And gold's been very volatile lately. I had mentioned that my target on the upside was 27.71, and we got that yesterday almost to the tick. We got a little higher, but very close. You can watch my video a few days ago where I mentioned this as a target when we were breaking above this range, and now we're accepting. It went from the upper side to the lower side of the range, and now back to the point of control. So similar as to what was happening before. Market always goes from balance to imbalance, right? From trending to consolidation. So right now we are accepting prices. We are establishing a range. So until we don't break out of this range, it's going to be a back and forth type of thing with support between this area right here, so 27.12 to 16, and then resistance going to be the upper side of this range. Let's see, what else do we have? Today we have some news. At 9:45 we have PMI, and at 10 we have new home sales. And tomorrow we have Michigan sentiment, U.S. durable goods at 8:30 a.m. And then the week is over. That was quick. All right, good luck.